Peace Kings, brave warriors, and chosen ones. Today we're going to delve deeper into a journey beyond our physical world, into an unseen battle where angels and demons constantly clash. It's a fight for your essence, your life, and your soul. If you're here listening, it means you're ready and prepared. God has something important to tell you. You are one of the chosen ones. You're one of the chosen souls called to perform great and extraordinary works. Some people might call them coincidences. Others may call them miracles. Regardless of what others say, you're here because your spirit has led you. Welcome, brothers of the struggle. I'm here to share the secrets of how practicing semen retention becomes your shield against evil and how, through my own life's challenges, I've discovered the path to triumph. Why practicing semen retention blocks demonic attacks, Part 2. Most people were taught to look outside themselves for evil. When you turn on the news or scroll through any social media app, you'll find tons of images and stories of some of the most horrible things going on in the world today. You see, these stories start making you antsy, paranoid, and even fearful. But what if I told you the real war is taking place closer than you think, inside your very own mind? The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world he didn't exist. Not only that, but the second greatest trick the devil ever pulled was using your own thoughts and voice to control and deceive you. That's right. Anytime you hear yourself telling you to do something against your own best interest, against your very own nature, that right there is the devil up to his old tricks. The bad part about it is, most people never have a clue that that's what's happening. The devil's been referred to by various names across different cultures, religions, and mythologies throughout history. Names such as Satan, Lucifer, the Prince of Darkness, Shaitan, Beelzebub, Azazel, and many, many others. From a psychological and symbolic perspective, the concept of the devil has been referred to by different psychologists and scholars as the shadow, the dark side, the adversary, the trickster, and many others. In some psychological frameworks, particularly those influenced by Eastern philosophies and spiritual traditions, the ego is seen as a false or illusory sense of self, aka the false self, that distorts reality and leads to suffering. You see, this perspective views the ego's attachment to desires, identities, and separateness as akin to the devil's deception and temptation. Are you starting to get it? Are you starting to see? Are you finally starting to understand? No matter your personal beliefs, whether you subscribe to a particular religion, philosophy, or ideology, this demonic force exists in the world in one shape or form. Today we're tackling it from the psychological/spiritual aspect. Today, you're going to know once and for all why and how practicing semen retention blocks demonic attacks, and how you can use this weapon to guard yourself from falling into the traps laid out for you. You see, it's normal for men and women to have sexual desires. There's even a sense of beauty in discovering a partner with who you can share and build a beautiful world with. Someone with whom you can create and bring a beautiful life into existence with. This has literally been happening since the beginning of time. Now, the problem lies within the choices one makes when they're under the influence of drugs, alcohol, an idle mind, or the seductive whispers of the devil's temptations. In a world filled with tempting distractions like porn, the hub, OnlyFans, different dating and social media apps, the devil smoothly guides your eyes and attention to those sounds and images that makes your temperature rise. Different body parts, gestures, scents, voices, sounds, different types of clothes hypnotize you and cause you to listen to those thoughts that your shadow side's been playing in the background. One of the main keys that ancients passed down to us throughout the thousands of years man has ever been on earth is know thyself. It's helped countless brave souls overcome the many obstacles and struggles that men like yourself have endured. When you truly know yourself, you know your strengths and your weaknesses. You know the environments in which you excel, and you know the places and things that lead you to commit the very acts that cause your destruction and failure. And guess what? The devil knows this as well. Practicing semen retention gives you the strength and discipline to ignore those whispers. It increases your willpower and helps you redirect the sexual energy towards your higher goal. It propels you towards fulfilling your purpose and completing your mission. I've been where every one of you has been before in this very war. I've been weak before, even going as far as watching porn multiple times a day for weeks and months on end. Wasting my life force over and over again, just draining myself time and time again. Broke, busted, and disgusted. Lost and forgotten. I started this journey over and over again, lasting a few days before relapsing, lasting a few weeks before relapsing, and even lasting many months before relapsing again. I've seen how the devil works in real time, but I rose up from defeat. I stood tall in the face of all those challenges and obstacles, and I chose a better way. And even those times that I've fallen, after stringing success after success, I got back up. I stopped feeling sorry for myself, and I stopped blaming everybody else for all my mistakes. I stopped blaming my past. I stopped blaming my parents, my teachers, society. I stopped blaming everyone else, and I started standing on business. I started being responsible and taking accountability for my own actions and decisions. You see, I started having integrity and self-respect. I started loving the man in the mirror again. So can you. That's why I'm here to share my personal journey and testimony with you. You see, my battle scars are hard-earned through ignorance, stupidity, and foolishness, just like many of yours. But just like what goes up must come down, the opposite is the same. What's planted below rises above. You're that acorn waiting to grow into that mighty oak tree. I want you to use these teachings as your nourishment to help transform your seed into something powerful. Now is the time for you to take these matters personally and seriously. Because time is of the essence. Tomorrow isn't promised. And when death arrives, you're going to want to look it straight in the eyes with no regrets, because you will have defeated the devil. You will have defeated your ego. You will have mastered yourself and created the best life that you could have made, becoming the greatest version of yourself. So while you're doing that, while you're deliberately and intentionally choosing to learn who you are, while you're eating right, working out, and practicing body gain, while you're learning about the benefits of intermittent fasting, water fasting, meditation, deep breathing exercises, the power of binaural beats, HemiSync, the Gateway Experience, and the Silver Method, I need you to do me the greatest favor you could ever do for me. I need you to share this message with others. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell so that you guys will be notified any and every time a new video drops. I love you all. I'm praying for you all. I'm visualizing a world where you all are achieving your loftiest goals. You've got this. You've got what it takes to win the battle and to win that war that's going inside of your mind and your heart. Thank you all for all your support. Thank you all for all your gracious donations. And thank you all for all the love that you've shown me since I've arrived here. I truly appreciate it all and promise to continue to create content to help you along your journey. Next, I want you all to watch this video right here. It's going to help you break free from the self-destructive spell that's been cast upon you and on the rest of the world. I see you guys over there. Much love to you all. Peace.